In the future, WWE will probably go with the SmackDown Tag Team Champions American Alpha against the Usos. But the Usos have already faced American Alpha on several occasions. I think it would be better though if they went to Raw, so they could feud with a team they have never faced, Cesaro and Sheamus, over the Raw Tag Team Championships. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows have had a very tumultuous career in WWE. I think most people would agree that they need a change of scenery, and they would probably be the perfect heel team to go up against the babyface American Alpha. Plus, if they did go to SmackDown, they could reform the club with AJ Styles. Sasha Banks is a 3-time Raw Women's Champion, and her feud with Charlotte is finally over. And obviously, she's no longer in the Raw Women's title mix. I think she needs a change of scenery and a new title to go after. Becky Lynch lost the SmackDown Women's title to Alexa Bliss at TLC, and I suspect that Alexa is going to hold the title for a while. Becky Lynch is talented, and I think she has many years left in wrestling, so I think she needs to stay in the top tier. Wrestling fans have been clamoring for Sami Zayn to get a massive push ever since he debuted on the WWE main roster in 2016. It's no secret that Sami Zayn hasn't been well utilized on Raw. WWE even teased on Raw about having Sami Zayn traded to SmackDown for Eva Marie. Rumor has it that Vince McMahon wants to give Luke Harper a big push soon, and he wants Luke to break away from the Wyatt family. If this rumor is true, then Luke could begin his new push by having a fresh start on the Raw brand. Cesaro has been very open about his frustration in being on Raw. This anger from Cesaro dates back to when he was drafted to Raw on the 2016 post-draft show where he was interviewed backstage, where he said how upset he was about being on Raw, that he didn't like the fact that Raw had Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley, who he saw as heel authority figures. Cesaro has been featured relatively well on Raw since the draft, but he most certainly is not being pushed as a main eventer. Once his tag team title run with Sheamus ends, Cesaro needs to move on to the main event on Raw or SmackDown. Dolph Ziggler has been a heavy focus on SmackDown since joining the brand. He briefly held the Intercontinental title and has wrestled for the WWE title on many occasions. I'm not sure if a move to Raw is the right one, but I think that he has somewhat worn out his welcome on SmackDown because he's been booked to lose way more than he's been booked to win. Raw crowds are usually full of hardcore fans who are quick to boo Roman Reigns, but SmackDown has been notorious for featuring more casual wrestling fans who don't watch the product every week. I'm not saying that Roman Reigns will get 100% cheers on SmackDown, but the boos would probably be a little bit less, and that would make Vince McMahon very happy. Dean Ambrose's run in the main event scene on SmackDown looks to be over with. Right now, he's in the middle of a feud with The Miz over the Intercontinental Championship. Dean Ambrose is in a desperate need for a change of pace, and maybe a heel turn actually would help too, along with being moved to Raw.